understand what exactly has happened. You will understand that the case is pretty old.
Yes.
So we are just trying to,
Yes,
understand.
please.
Right?
I'm at
So
your
you
service.
have to be a bit patient with us.
No,
Mr.
no,
Shiva.
I am at your service, sir. Full day.
Yes, Mr. Chadir. Mr. Piyush Chadir is asking you a question.
Yes, sir.
Good afternoon, Mr. Sivakumar.
Yes, sir.
The direction in para 4 and 5 is restricted to 21 subclause 4 or even 21 subclause 3 needs to be reviewed. What's your
No. You can't review the decision already taken. You don't have review
And
power.
21 3. So 21 4 talks about deciding upon punishment.
Yes.
So we need to decide upon that, correct?
Yes, you have to first decide whether I am guilty as mentioned by the inquiry committee report, and if so, what is the punishment should be given. You have three things: reprimand them or give a lenient permission, tell them no.
All right. So, Mr. Shivakumar, we understand it. If other members do not have any query, for the benefit of all we are trying to be as transparent as possible, Mr. Shivakumar, because I am trying to articulate in your presence only.
Yes.
So what we are saying is that this council will have to decide whether it concurs with the guilty verdict given earlier, number one, and if it concurs with that guilty verdict, then this council will also have to decide on the punishment to be given if it concurs with that guilty verdict. Is that right, Mr. Would you agree with me?
Yes,
Mr.
while concurring, you have to give reasons for the concurrence. Issues raised by me.
We have to give reasons.
Yes.
You see, it has to be a speaking order.
Speaking.
If I concur with that,
Yes.
it has to be a speaking order.
Yes.
And if it concurs, then you see the council also takes the next step of deciding on what kind of punishment. That just as you said,
Yes.
from reprimand to 5 years.
Yes.
That is what you said, right?
Yes.
Right? Yes. Anybody else having any questions? Anybody else having? Yes, Mr. Sanjay. Mr. Sanjay Agarwal, Mr. Shivakumar is asking a question to you.
Sir, you want to say anything on account of punishment to be given, not given, anything, any submission you want to make?
No, I am not guilty now. I want.
Oh.
This is a simple case, so I don't think I will be convicted. That is. I have given you the reasons based on which they have
Prejudice
come.
also, without prejudice, you don't want to make any submission
Huh? I am
on
not clear.
quantum.
I am not clear, sir.
I say, even without prejudice to what you have said, you do not want to comment on any quantum at all.
No. That's up to you. This is your
Okay.
decision. When I say you give me 1 year, 3 years, that means I am admitting to my guilt now. When there is no
All right.
guilt.
Oh, okay.
All right. Mr. Sivakumar,
Yes.
it has been brought to our notice and you may kindly comment
Yes.
that under 21(4), once the guilt is established
Yes.
we cannot revisit that guilt. What this council can do is only take a call on the quantum punishment. We cannot revisit the guilt which has been already decided under 21(4). Would you tend to agree with
No,
us?
that is what I mentioned before the honorable judge, and I told them there is a bias, they will not be able to do it. She said no, they have to do it. This is a writ court we are ordering. Your advocate also was there, Krishna Srinivasan sir is there. So here the idea is that I will get redressal in before you. That is level 1, I was found guilty on wrong counts. So I am coming to the next level. So I will get redressal. Therefore, in line with the government court order, writ court, this is a tribunal, no, sir, inferior court, tribunal, which has trappings of the court. That's all. So when the High Court wanted, the intention of the High Court is, you go to them, make your presentation, and let them give a speaking order, complying with the principles of natural justice.
All right. Here, Mr. Sivakumar, thank you for your patience, Mr. Sivakumar.
No, it's my career,
We
no,
are
sir.
just trying to see
Yes.
that, you see, the justice is delivered to you. We
Yes.
are just trying to see that,
Yes.
right? So thank you for your patience. What Mr. Sanjay Agarwal was asking you, Mr.
Yes.
Sivakumar,
Yes,
that regarding the punishment,
yes.
right, what will the quantum of punishment or whatever, would you like to make any kind of presentation regarding or any kind of representation regarding the punishment? If you don't want to make a representation and if you want the council to decide based on whatever we have stated, the council will take a call on that. If you want to make a further representation, you may tell us, then we shall wait for that further representation. So the choice is yours, Mr. Sivakumar. Kindly let us know.
Sir, I'll repeat that 190A, as you have seen with the evidence, I am not the printer. I am not the person doing the job for full time. Based on which they came to the conclusion. That's all. When that is not correct. Secondly, the professional journal it is. And just by looks, size, they have come to the conclusion. Again, erroneous conclusion. Therefore, how can you tell me that it is not a professional journal? On what basis?
All right, all right,
That's
all right.
Therefore, it is a wrong order.
We understand those arguments, Mr. Sivakumar. We have also seen your written representation. We also understand. So I would be right in assuming, Mr. Sivakumar, please agree with me or disagree with me, whatever you want to, that you do not want to make any further submission
Yes.
regarding the quantum of punishment. Whatever submission you have made till date,
Yes.
this honorable council should treat as sufficient from your side.
Yes.
Am I right,
Yes.
Mr. Sivakumar?
I only want a speaking order.
You only want a speaking order.
Yes.
Right. Okay. All right. All right. Anybody else having any point? Otherwise, we shall not keep Mr. Sivakumar waiting.
No,
Anybody
we-
else
we-
having any point
Sir,
at this stage?
we don't have any point with Mr. Sivakumar, but I have point to the members.
Okay. All right. Because Mr. Sivakumar, we will not keep him waiting.
Okay.
So, Mr. Sivakumar, you may be in the waiting room. You may kindly withdraw yourself, Mr. Sivakumar.
Okay, right.
The council will discuss amongst itself.
Okay.
If it requires any further clarification from you, Mr. Sivakumar,
Yes, sir.
it will get back to you.
Yes,
Okay?
yes.
So you may kindly withdraw
Yes.
and in the waiting room.
Yes.
And Mr. Sivakumar, thank you very much for your kind presence.
Thanks
and
for
your-
all of you, sir. It's nice to
Thank
see you, or the
so
top
very nice.
decision-making
Right,
body
right,
of our
right, right.
institute.
Very nice, very nice. Thank you for your kind presence. Thank you.
Edthiruma.